excited because we've been trying a new technique to teach people to see if this technique resonates better, and we're going to experiment with you today. So we know you guys always hear how we talk about things, and we want to see if this makes more light bulbs click for you.
Yeah,
light
literally.
bulbs. You'll get what we mean by that joke in a minute. We are going to be referencing the light a lot today. We're going to try and teach basically from the premise of the light only on the iron and see how we do. If that helps you have more aha moments with it, if it helps it click better, if it helps you get better curls. Savannah has really been working on this technique of how to teach people based on solely the power button or this light. And so we're going to work on that today and see how it clicks for you guys. So let us know.
Also keep in mind that we are mirrored. Are we mirrored on Facebook?
Yeah, this is our right hand, this is our left hand.
Yes,
so
right hand, left hand.
keep that in mind.
Yeah. So I'm holding the iron in my right hand with my thumb behind the light.
Okay.
And then my forefingers are on the side that's curved. And that side that's curved is the side that's always going to go up against your head if you're curling. So you want to see that power button in the mirror with your tip up towards the ceiling on the right side. And then on the left side, you're going to put your hand over your head and your elbow will be up in the air and the tip will be down. And you can still see that power light whenever you start. So then whenever you close and rotate back, that curved side is going to be towards the mirror, and then you just push forward and straight down at that point. On the right side, it's the same thing, just your tip is up towards the ceiling, close and rotate back, and push forward and down.
So yeah, so we're really wanting to focus on all of these movements for you, just making it simple. And so the basic simple premise is, how do you get a curl? So let's now take that and apply it into getting just a curl. We won't go into details about which curl, we'll just get a curl.
Yeah, because there's so many different ways that you can use this iron. It is really one of those situations where I say, like, once you know the rules, you can break them.
Yeah.
And it's just so true. Because there is kind of like your basic technique, but once you get that technique, you can play around with it and switch it up and create so many different styles. So this is our number one, like, basic curl how-to.
Yeah, this is our basic
Straight from the beginning. So picking up my iron, my thumb is behind the light, holding it in my right hand. Curved side is gonna go towards my head. Something that people always try to do is keep their elbow really tight next to them. So if your curls aren't matching, most of the time you're probably keeping your elbow really tight to you on the right side and not mirroring that same angle on your left side. So power button in the mirror, close, rotate back, and then pushing forward and down. I'm starting to draw my iron to where it gets vertical towards the end. That's because it elongates the curl at the bottom and makes it to where it doesn't wing out and get super, super curly. That's just a personal preference. If you want to keep your curls really like full at the bottom and tight, then you would just keep the same angle the whole way through.
We switch sides.
Sure.
I think we should try switching sides. We figured this might be better because then I can match her left side better.
Oh yeah, because then they'll be closer to each other.
So you'll be able to see the angles better.
So personally, I like pulling out my layers that are on top because the way that my hair is cut, I have a lot of really disconnected short layers on the top. I have it that way because I'm looking for more volume up there. So if I were to put my layers that are super short in with the rest of my hair, it would still turn out fine, but I wouldn't have the volume that I'm looking for. So I'm just gonna pull those out and do smaller pieces up at the top. So thumb behind the light, light in the mirror, closing, rotating, and then drawing down the curl.
This is really easy, and what I've been noticing recently is people that haven't heard like or read a bunch of comments are like, this is so easy. And I'm like, oh, that's great. I love that people are like getting to that point now.
Yeah, I think that it's just a lot of overthinking, honestly.
Yeah.
And trying to use like the old technique of curling with a curling iron versus just dropping everything that you know about how you curl with other tools and just taking it for what it is.
Can you please do a right side
forward facing?
Away, opposite side curls?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming like curl towards.
Forward facing. Okay. You put the iron in like you normally would, and then you just flip it upside down.
Oh, whoops. Hold on, I didn't do that. There. I was just going in for the For the kill.
For the kill. So that is a curl that's going towards my face.
I have a hard time with my hair falling out of the bottom of the iron when curling her right side, even when taking smaller sections. Any advice?
Yes. What's yours?
Mine would be to throw it back and catch.
Okay.
In the right position. What would yours be?
Mine would be to try and start higher up.
Start
on the
higher
plates.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of those things collectively.
Yeah.
If you go in too far, see whenever you open up your iron how half of the hair is on the hot part, the hot plate, and the other half isn't. So by the time I go through, see how it's just like falling off the plate like that.
Yeah.
So start higher and grab that hair once it goes around the back side of the iron.
This is your control. This is how you control where the hair is feeding into the iron. It seems counterintuitive because it's below the iron, but that is how it feeds it through. Mm-hmm. So that's your piece, like that's how you control it staying on the plates.
Yeah.
I want to show you guys, see what she's done. So she's curled her whole back on the right side. We just didn't know it because of the technique is being, it's so simple on your arm.
Like
so she splits it down the middle.
Bring it all forward.
So that's how we start, and that's what we found is a huge time saver.
So this
and then
is my
she'll
first
take
section.
her first section there. Where do you go next? Where's your second?
Like right here.
Okay, and then third. Okay, and then so she's throwing these back over. So you'll see her do that. And then it just sits there and cools, and that's where
Grab
the
my
curls
section.
then stay.
Curl, and then I just toss it back.
Yep.
Like that.
And so as you do that, you'll find it's much easier than doing front to back, where you've done the curls and then you're moving over them. So it's a lot easier to do back and then just keep throwing it over the back. And then sorting
It keeps
through
it
your hair.
organized without having to use a clip.
Right side, I'll do the same thing.
Close your iron, rotate right away, and then start curling.
Layers.
Frizz could be from a couple different things. It could either be from
Going too fast.
going too fast, which is what I would initially say.
Oh, a lot of people mistake the not sectioning forward as
Yeah.
well
That's true.
for frizz. So let's try that one first.
Okay.
So first thing we want you to do is make sure
This
that
might be
you're
difficult.
sectioning your piece of hair coming forward like this. If you have slack in it, it'll get this like weird crimpy looking frizzy mess. It looks kind of like a nest. So basically what you're looking to do is not put your hair back. See how it does that? Like when I move it from here, you can see it'll get like a weird like slack in it, and that causes frizz. So what you're doing is looking to set up the hair in the direction you're pulling forward.
Section it forward. You want your like arms to always be in front of you, never like back here.
Yep.
So it's a lot easier.
Yep.
The other thing that can cause frizz is by going too fast. So if you're like that,
Yeah.
that's just gonna like shock the hair up here.
Yeah, it
And
wakes up the
it's-
cuticle.
Yeah. So you want to give it enough time to properly heat and cool. I mean, could you imagine like what would happen if you went over your hair that quickly with a normal curling iron?
Right.
Like what would happen? Nothing.
Nothing.
So there's a few things that you can do to make sure that you get fullness, which is for one, rotating right at the top. Start making sure that you're getting curl right away. A lot of times for fullness, I go kind of up.
I know, I like that too.
So let me get low.
Get low, get low. Okay, I won't.
So going slow, and I'm going a little higher than normal, and that just really lifts that hair. And like something else that really helps is if I twirl that hair into place and kind of hold it while it's cooling. If I really want it to get like
Yeah, if
curly
you're
up
really
there,
going for volume.
then you can just hold it up here until it's cool, and it'll stay a little bit higher.
We have the Stark Iron, guys. This is dedicated to those who think outside the box. So you guys can infer whatever you want from the Stark Iron. We wanted a different look that the frauds don't have. How
Yeah,
exciting. No,
it's like
that's
white
not why.
marbles.
It's partially, we wanted new fun
Yeah.
style. So it's basically a white marble look, and it's got like the platinum plates. So we're super excited about this one. So it's got the black sleeve. Here's the Pro, here's the Stark.
Both gorgeous in their own way.
Yep. Fun for those who like, rose gold.
liking the color.
And it's limited
Yeah.
edition.
Oh,
so
yes.
We've just got a batch.
That's great. I love how your hair turned out. So I hope that helps you guys match your sides really well, and also, referencing the light so that you see it, and then you put put it down towards your head, I think is the key thing. I think we have to get that terminology exactly right. We'll see you guys next week. Thanks. Bye.